Ellen DeGeneres. What the hell is going on? I know you're thinking, Tim, don't talk about it. Well, excuse you. Excuse the hell out of you. Hey, I'm wondering. Okay, so, look, I'm not following this stuff like that, right? I saw it trending a couple of days here and there. Something about Ellen. Here's the thing, guys. People are surprised that the Ellen show, the image that Ellen portrays is not who she is. Yeah, people are surprised. They go, oh my God. Ellen's not the nicest person in the world like she pretends to be on TV. Ellen DeGeneres is not a sweetheart. Ellen DeGeneres is not nurturing. Yeah, and you know what? There's no such thing as the Tooth Fairy, Santa. Also, Jack and the Beanstalk never existed either. Hey guys, look, this is real life, okay? Now, that part, I'm not surprised at all. I meet fake people all the time. A lot of fake people. I'm pro-black. Black people can't make it in the media business because they black. Gotta be like me, not black. And that was from a person who looked black. When I brought it up, you were like, no, he's black. I'm like, no, this person said they weren't black. They told me in my face. They told me in my face that black people can't make it in the media. Anyway, back to the point. What I'm saying is, a lot of people are not who you think they are. They're not at all who they think you thought they were. I've interviewed people I thought were really cool, and then I got to interview them. I'm like, this person's not that cool. This person's kind of phony. This guy's what Nichols what this guy is. This person's not a good person. This person's pretending. There's a lot of pretending going on in the world. Didn't you know this? You know, when someone's wearing something and you ugh, but you say, nice shirt. Or someone smell bad and you just hi. That fake ass hi. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't do it. You do it. People and people in Hollywood are even worse. Worser. So I don't know. So that's one part of it. I don't know what y'all were expecting. I'm not saying I can't speak about Ellen DeGeneres personally because I don't know her at all. Not from her from a wet pail of paint or whatever it goes, how it goes. But yeah. Maybe the people that pretend to be the nicest are really the jackasses. I mean, liars, thieves, scumbags, stuff like that, hide behind stuff, you know? Some of them pretend to be religious and they're really lying scumbags, stab you in the back, pretend like they're going to, do you a favor, and I got your back and y'all do you a favor. Then when it's time to do you the favor, they don't do you the favor. Then they gaslight and they pretend like they don't even know that they owe you a favor. And then they just pretend they lie. Then they set you up. They bring you on the show. They set you up or they don't. And they do little dirty stuff. Like they stab you in the back relentlessly. You do all the hard lifting, heavy lifting to bring attention to the diversity that's needed in media. And then they stab you in the back every chance they get. Do this to you again and again and again. And then they hide behind their Bible and their Christian faith. But no, this is just run-of-the-mill stuff, man. So that part of it, I'm not even interested in. It's like regular, okay? I'm not shocked at all that Ellen's not a sweetheart, okay? All right. But the part that's interesting is the part where everyone's complaining about the hostile and toxic work environment. And everyone's coming out of the woodwork to tell on Ellen and Ellen producers and everything. And I thought that was hilarious because that's a whole nother ball of wax. Now that is an issue. People saying they were sexually harassed, racially harassed, yes, slurs and stuff. And wow, Johnson, that's not good. Yeah, that's a show that all the presidents went on there. Obama, Michelle Obama, Nancy Pelosi, everybody goes on the Ellen show and just puts their, just does the thing and sits there and talks about, do a little dance or something. Even Bernie went on that show. Everybody goes on the Ellen show, right? I don't know, it's horrible. It's horrible that it's that kind of environment. I mean, we got people saying that, basically white guys were telling black women, hey, I can't tell y'all apart. Y'all both black, so, Oh, I don't need to remember you. I only remember the white workers here. Keep telling you, girls, racism, liberals are racist too. But yeah, you guys didn't know something was funny with Ellen when she was hanging out with Bush going, hey man, sometimes you gotta hang out with baby killers. So what? Sometimes you gotta hang out with war criminals. And then defended it like, hey, that's my friend, and I'm just, you should be able to forget who they really are. So the whole point I'm trying to make here is, damn it, Ellen, you're getting canceled. I'm not saying she deserves to get canceled, man. But I made one video about people getting canceled. I don't think people should get canceled for anything and everything. But if you have a hostile work environment, that's the reason to get canceled. I don't think you could cancel someone because they're not as nice or kiss your ass or, they give stuff away to get tax breaks instead of doing it at the bottom of their heart. But if you want to cancel somebody because they run you don't want to buy from their business or watch their programming because you find out that they tried to cut the knees out of the union, the employees who wanted to start a union. If you wanted to fire them or cancel them for that, that would be understandable. If you want to cancel somebody because they supported Jim Clyburn after he kneecapped Bernie Sanders and basically threw the election and Bill Clinton's thanking him and you got him on tape saying, hey, Clyburn's a great guy. I mean, if you want to cancel him for that, I'd understand that. But you shouldn't cancel somebody just because they're not a nice person. You cancel people for what they do. You cancel people for not taking responsibility for what their company does. These are reasons to cancel people. I'm not into this canceling for just any old reason, but if you got a good reason and you don't want to buy something from somebody, hey, hey, that's your money. You work hard enough for it. You don't want to spend it with XYZ if you don't want to enjoy their programming, if you prefer not to rock with their brand, and who am I to say that's wrong? So I don't mean that, there are people out there who like this culture war. I look at it like this. Anytime I find myself almost agreeing with Tim Pool, I need to pull back. Anytime I find myself, even sounding remotely like these guys, I need to pull back. Also, when I start sounding like neoliberals who give a pass to Nancy Pelosi and then all of a sudden have a coming to Christ moment and realize she's garbage suddenly. She's been garbage for the last decade, but all of a sudden you realize it. So, the bottom line is the cancel culture thing, I'm not into it. But if Ellen has a toxic work environment, hey, there's an old DJ who used to be there who now comes out and says, yeah, it was toxic as hell. Maybe somebody's not lying about the show. Maybe this show really does have problems. Now, it's debatable if the show will actually be canceled because, well, it's the third slot, the third most popular syndicated talk show on air. And, yeah, so it probably won't get canceled. People tend to overlook you when you're doing great, when you're making the monies. They tend to overlook things you do. Now, if your show sucks, well, you can't even breathe right. They want to get rid of you. Tell her to come in here, She get in there, she's like, hi. You're like, Kellen, I hate when you breathe like that. That's it, you're out of here. Now, what was I doing? You were breathing loud. It's disrespectful. I'm not going to stand for it, Ellen. Hit the bricks. But if you are number 3, with millions of viewers every day, yeah. I got Ellen going on a vacation, coming back and rebooting and just being a whole different person, trying to get the old fire, the old mojo cranked back up again. And if not, she'll still be okay. She's still worth a whole lot of money. Don't cry for her, Argentina.